It takes some real personal courage to work through recovery and then more courage to share that story with the public. Local author Scott Conrad is here with us to open up the pages of his new memoir, Damaged But Doable. Good to see you, Scott.
Same here, likewise.
Outside of work, so it's good to see you here.
Yes, right.
So it really is. Anytime a writer finishes that book and puts it out there,
yes,
you're open to all of those public criticisms, but also a lot of amens, and I feel that same experience. So what inspired you to write it, and what are your goals in having it published?
I started writing this back in August of last year. It was really important for me to kind of tell my story and retell it again. I was unfortunately kidnapped and molested on my 11th birthday back in 1996, and I thought I was at peace with it. I thought I had come to terms with it, and it was one of the roughest years of my life last year. And then when writing the book, I unfortunately decided to make a bad decision in October, and I tried taking my own life. And that really put the focus back on me and putting myself out of cycles of abuse. As I mentioned in the book, I get very aggressive with going to a therapist, journaling, reaching out to other professionals. I mean, social media has been a wonderful platform, being able to talk to different psychiatrists and group forums, and just knowing that I'm not the only one that went through something like that, it's been encouraging. Like you said, just hearing, unfortunately there's gonna be the criticisms and people tell you not to speak up, or that's being dramatic, or that's intense.
Right,
but
don't tell too much.
Exactly.
Yeah, please don't tell your story.
Because they don't wanna be outed. It's,
right.
All is revealed. But what's been encouraging is even just people that I've either worked with over the years, new teammates, old teammates, friends, strangers even messaging me saying, I'm glad you're still here. Thank you for sharing. It's been so encouraging and enlightening. It makes me feel like that attempt last October was years ago. I mean, I'm leaps and bounds where I'm, above and beyond where I was ever, and I'm so much further ahead than I thought I could be. And it was just 6.5 months ago that I tried to end it all. And it was the real motivation and catalyst for it was, unfortunately, I had a former friend, obviously, and former teammate tell me a week later to off myself in the same exact manner, knowing what I went through. And that's when I said, not today, Satan. I'm gonna change it up. And I've just been overwhelmed with so much support, and it's just been encouraging. And I want my story to be out there because I want others to share theirs.
Well, I think it'd be a textbook for people who are in the psychological counseling training to say, okay, here's a real story of a real person you can contact who's sharing that journey. So
Absolutely.
Was it cathartic for you? Get all that out there and, say it all?
Absolutely. It helped me come to terms with a lot. I mean, most importantly, it allowed me to take a lot of ownership and accountability. I was my own abuser. I allowed a lot of the cycles to still be there. I either pulled away and went back, and I'm actually very blessed to say at 38 and a half years old, I don't have a question mark about a single friend in my life. If they're a person in my phone, I know they support me. If they're one of the 217 on my block list, then I know that that's where they stay. So I don't need to go back and forth and entertain anything that's not powerful or healthy or positive for me.
Well, I think, listening to you, it's so important to remind folks out there, which is what your story does, to have positive people in your wheelhouse.
Yes, ma'am.
And to seek help when you need it.
Absolutely. There's this false stigma, especially as we're entering Mental Health Awareness Month with the month of May. Being able to see a therapist does not make you weak. I'm glad that I shared that with people, and I've even literally said, today was empowering, and I've been able to take what I've learned with my therapist, being very goal-oriented in our sessions, laying out things, and I've been able to thrive in my professional career, make differences and changes in my personal life. I mean, I also write for Fansided, which is a sports publication, and I'm doing 3 sites with them now, and at the time I was just on my first one. So I'm writing for Niners Noise, 8 points, 9 seconds, which is for the Pacers. And then last month, I just started writing for The View from Avalon, which covers the LA Galaxy, one of my favorite soccer teams. Wonderful opportunities by sharing. And what's incredible is even my editors with Fansided have been super supportive for not just my book, Damaged But Doable, but mental health as an entire forum.
Oh, absolutely. How can we get your book, Scott?
It'll be available between Friday and Monday at some point on Amazon or barnesandnoble.com. And then get your calendar set, because Saturday, June 15th, from 4 p.m. to 5:30 at Your Brother's Bookstore, downtown Evansville, located near the Ford Center. I'll be doing an event and signing there, and the books will be available there as well.
I love Adam and Sam so much. They
are amazing.
The locals, writers, in every way. Congratulations and well done.
Thank you.
Well
Appreciate
done.
it.
Thank you for being here, Scott. We'll be back with more local lifestyles right after this. Stick around.